Hey everyone, Jess here from Perth, Western Australia. I am 5 weeks post-op today. I will start with my stats. Start weight was 116.6, op weight was 111.5. Current weight is 99.8. Finally in the double digits. It happened this morning. It was so exciting. I got up at 4:30 a.m. to give my baby a bottle. Thank you so much, Blazy. And just went to the toilet as I normally do and weighed myself. I'm so used to saying hundreds that saying 99 just doesn't even feel right. I was 99.9, so it was very exciting. And then Then later on in the morning, I went to the toilet and I thought, I'll just weigh myself. Done a poo, and weighed myself, and I weighed 100 grams less. It was funny. So I'm feeling really good this week. This is into my second week now of soft foods. Life is so much better and easier. To be on soft foods, there's more variety. It's just this whole new world. I am looking forward to having a nice salad though. I guess it's really hard because you're always second guessing what you're doing. I find that I'm always like, oh, was that mouthful too, was that mouthful too big, or is that okay? And then it doesn't hurt going down and I chew. But it's just constantly thinking, oh, I wonder what the other people do. Do they take this bigger mouthful? Today my husband had Chinese for lunch, and I just had some of the garlic chicken with vegetables in it. Didn't have very much, but I felt instantly sick and had to run to the toilet and had the frothies and gagging and vomited a little bit, so I won't be doing that again anytime soon. And yeah, so and portion control, that's one thing I'm finding. There's a very large variety of people and their portion controls, and we're all different. We all have different sleeve sizes and different dietitian rules, or guidelines, should I say, and same with the surgeon. But my dietitian told me that you shouldn't be eating more than half a cup, and you might even only be able to get a couple of teaspoons. So I now I am, last week it was a quarter of a cup, but this week I've been measuring up about a third of a cup, just depending on what it is. If it's some scrambled eggs with mushroom, tomato and ham, I'll eat a third of a cup of that for breakfast. But yeah, otherwise, it's been about a quarter of a cup. And I don't think it's a good idea to just serve up a little bit more and see if you get through it. I'd rather serve up my portion. If I get through it, great. If I don't, great. But I'm not going to have it sitting there, because it is a mind game as well, about always finishing your plate. It's hard. It's really hard. As silly as it sounds, it's so hard to have your tiny little portion there and then to not finish it. It just plays tricks on your mind. So I'm not really a secret sleever, obviously, because I'm doing YouTube videos. I just some people that are around me I haven't really told yet. And I was out to lunch for my niece's birthday party, and someone was sitting next to me and she said, oh, how come you're not eating? You've hardly touched your food. And I just instantly said, oh, I had a really big breakfast. And then so got that doggy bagged up and took that home and had it for dinner that night. And I probably could have had it for breakfast and lunch the next day, but I can handle some leftovers, but that's just not really my kind of leftover. And it was salmon. Salmon was delicious. Just looking at my notes here. So yeah, this last week, as I mentioned in my last video, it was my mum's birthday, who's passed, and we went out to lunch on Wednesday with my best friend, which I'm pretty sure I talked about. Then on Friday I went out to lunch with my sister, and then on Sunday we went out to lunch for my niece's birthday. I'm just finding being on soft food and foods and stuff like that, it's just easy to get the grilled fish. Can't really go wrong with fish. Yeah, my clothes are starting to get a little bit looser. Not super loose. I guess they just must have been like super tight before surgery. You know, I thought by now, you know, my total, I forgot to mention my total weight loss is 16.8 kilos. So I would be thinking by now it would be, you know, starting to get really loose. But yeah, just, it's funny how long clothes get. Your clothes that you used to wear just get longer and longer and longer because you're just getting smaller. So my next goal that I'm setting myself so for 3.8 kilos will be 20 kilos weight loss. Yeah, so sex with my husband has drastically changed. Who would have thought he would be more horny than ever? So I think he's feeling very lucky with himself, and I guess yet the best is yet to come. So I think that's all I really have to talk about today. Husband's going to be so proud that I've kept it under 10 minutes. Finally in the 90s, double digits. Woo! Alright, take care guys. Bye!